And chat. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Let's just jump right into it. Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Zhao to be carried out tonight. Lin says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. What took you so long? Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. How'd you carry that giant case on a bike? Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Oh! Is the kid in the chest? Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. Is it Camilla or the Justice Minister's kid? I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Beauty. Oh, he's passing out without opening the trunk. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me, too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of déjà vu. I've seen something like this before. It's a piece of that murder machine. Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Well, how are you going to do that, Sissel? Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Alright, what do we got? There's the phone. I can open this door. I'll bet the kid has to hide in there. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Hey, when all you have is a hammer, candle burn brighter. Before we burn this down... Okay. Alright, let's burn the candle brighter and then start the thing swinging. Okay, come on, let me ghost again. Oh, that's it. Alright. So So now I ghost into that. I set it swinging. I get into that. Now I'm attached to the ceiling fan. I can make the motor spin faster. What can I do with these decorations? I can lower the shade. I can move the candle. I can rock the shelf. Let's spin this faster. Alright, so we move that ball to where the door can bust it. Or where the door can hit it. A ball that rolls off a table. I've already seen something like this once already tonight. I wonder if this ball does anything. So trick the door. I could not hop in the ball. Damn. Alright. Whoops. Oh, right. It's swinging around. Let's lower the shade. Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. So we do something with the ball. What is this? Fire the party popper. Cake box. Fire the party popper. Oh, this is just like the Rube Goldberg machine in the... Huh. Let's see what happens when we spin the balance toy. It raises up. And falls back down. And I can't do anything while it's doing that. Just my imagination. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Oh, the party popper string is tangled in the thing. Oh, alright. Now let's do this. Let's fire the other party popper. Just my imagination is all he has to say. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer go spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? Happens if I... Will it catch the streamer? No, it will not. I can't get into that. Huh. Oh. It's attached to the candle sconce, so I can move it. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. Candle sconce move. Rock the shelf. Hop in the mantle clock. I wonder if I can rock it harder by rocking it multiple times. No. Okay. Will it keep spinning? No. Alright, let's try spinning the ceiling fan faster. Now that I've got this thing hanging from it. Oh, wrong side. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. Alright. Let's try again. But faster. I did make it go faster, right? Yes, I did. Okay. It stopped going faster. What the hell? It stayed going faster for a while I was inside it. Did I not make it go faster? Alright, let's get in it and see how long it going faster lasts. Alright, not very long at all. But possibly enough. Wait, did it stop because I left it? Did it stop spinning faster because I left it? Actual question. I need to understand that mechanic. There's not enough animation time anyway. Alright. Okay, what the hell am I doing? What can I still interact with? I can rock the shelf, but that does nothing. I can move the candle, but that does nothing. Over here, great doll, ball. I can spin the balance toy, but that does nothing. I fired both party poppers. Oh, I bet I have to light it. Oh. Ha-ha! This'll light the party streamer on fire. That lit the sconce on fire. Now I've got a path. It is Camilla. Is she reading? Has she been reading in there? What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? Oh no, she's here. Just my imagination. Nope, she's here, Dandy. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps. All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Yes, Camilla, you have. Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. Huh? This house is where I used to live. Oh, there's a twist. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course! Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? And now I close the trunk! What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? Ooh. somebody else is being a ghosty friend and saving people. This ghost saved Camilla. Wait, hang on. Wait, did she get squished by the giant chicken when the car crash happened? Did we save her as well? No, we would have seen her. When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I'd better ask her what happened. Oh, I should have examined the book. Examine the book. A book. I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe. Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile! Has she been talking to Missile? I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Sissel? My name is Camilla. Camilla? So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Yeah, good job, Sissel. You keep forgetting people can hear your thoughts. Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy! Sissy, eh? Kidnapping. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah. Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsic Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box, in the park. That's right, the music box. Excuse me. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it, with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes in the park, just before it happened. Just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know. This is your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad, he's going to die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean, because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. Oh! Her dad is Jowd! My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd? That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. Oh no, on her birthday? My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. Oh, she did kill her mom and Chowd was covering for it. I set up that contraption. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? Oh no. Oh, I was right. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. Why did it attach to a gun on the wall? Why was the gun loaded? My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. Oh, I was right. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is all so unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Chowd's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. God damn it, Sissel. Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we'd better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, all right? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. Oh, that poor girl. I was right earlier in the game when I thought that. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. All right, as you wish, Beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Remember that. Well, I can't leave. Well, I guess I could leave. All right, we're leaving. Pardon me, little lady. Shoves her back in the trunk. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Poor Camilla. All of a sudden, I'm left behind, alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Well, that was a short chapter. Save completed. Save state as. Ghostrick.dst. Yes, I will continue playing. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Joud's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Big lore drop, yeah. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist! Please, if you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Ah, but I've been there. I can go. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? That's very principled of him. That is very principled of him and makes me like him a lot more. He's not showing relief that it's not his daughter. I'm sure he's relieved, but he's going, somebody will still die, and that's horrible. Hoo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Uh-oh. Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanela. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. He brought him to the Justice Minister? Interesting. Maybe I judged this guy too soon. I suspected he was one of the bad guys early on. Detective Jowd? Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Oh yeah, this guy is absolutely Teddy's type. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanela, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? Ooh, going in on him. All right. All right. For your own selfish reasons. So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. But, Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... oh, man, we have lots of people to talk to now. Let's talk to the Justice Minister. My poor Emily. Is she all right? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute. Emily? Could that be the Emily next door? Oh, right, she's next door. They thought she was the girl because she left the same building. Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? God damn it, Sissel! Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. According to what I heard, Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Emily didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh. And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead? Apparently, Emily and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camilla. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? You don't seem too fussed about it. The carrying out of your execution. Tonight. I had no idea. I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. And, by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer any more after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. She'll suffer if you're dead. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is yours, yep. Is it true, what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. Yeah, like why was there a loaded gun on the wall? It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. I knew that was something to hide inside, at least. What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla. Just the two of them. Alma translates to dawn. Ah. Which is your time limit. Ah. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Oh! Another ghost! Somebody decided to kill Alma. An impossible move. Powers of the dead. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd, there's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? An impossible move. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Oh, that's the very party popper. Oh, the present and the party popper were as it was left 5 years ago. Oh! Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. An adjustment to the scene? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it, it wasn't there. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And, of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. Yeah, how are you going to prove ghostiness without shooting Cabanela and having me bring him back to life? For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. And try not to shoot yourself with it. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. Lynn, you're still a fugitive, by the way. Are they going to let you leave? And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. Just try not to die. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? What you gonna do, man? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. I can't really blame him for that. Honestly, because there is a little girl's life on the line, but that sucks. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Oh, what the hell am I gonna do here? I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask her some advice from the capable detective here. Let's talk to the Justice Minister first. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I can't hear you. La 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it? Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Would you listen to a delusion? To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though. Good! Alright, fair enough. Yo, Jowd, what are we gonna do here? Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. So we gotta go to Emma's house. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation. Gee, Detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? All right, off we go. Nope. Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I've got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. I guess the telephone lines are my only hope. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Oh. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. This is a jam. I love this track. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way, and And I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Oh, that was a short chapter. That track is named Ghost Trick? Gotcha, cool. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Oh, she's having a full-on coughing fit. My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? She's been right here the whole time. A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Oh, she did go out. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Well, now you're even more sick. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. If you had gone here to check earlier, she'd be missing. Ah, cool. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you. It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Alright, what are my options here? I could light the lighter. I can't reach anything else, so I guess I'm going to light the lighter. Is it that easy? The phone. Oh, she's gonna get spotted. Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. That is a really flimsy shelf. Why would you put things on there that you need to be stable and just hang it by a string? Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Oh no, she's drunk. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. Suddenly I like her even less. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Okay, well, she didn't hit her kid at least. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. So we have to distract her. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Alright, lighter. What happens if I open the wastebasket? Nothing. Okay. Turn the knob on the lamp. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay. We'll be coming back to that later. Pendulum swing harder. Wall clock make chime. Latch turn. Valve turn. Chandelier. Latch turn. Dictionary examine. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Right, that's as far left as I can go. What happens if I turn this valve? Oh, power. Ooh. Let's drop the rat on her. Oh no! It's hanging on the chime! Oh! Oh, that's adorable. Poor thing. Well, well. Having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams. Oh. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Can I go back in time to save that mouse? Is that the key? She's more powerful than I thought. It looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Okay, well, there's no core in the mouse. Pendulum swing harder. Okay. Alright, let's turn the valve again, see what happens. Oh, that sparks the rat. Oh, that poor mouse! Oh, the power went out. Oh, the power went out. But that means the phone won't work. Oh, heavens. A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Now I'll drop a mouse in her wine. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Did she just light that on her ass? Did she just douse that in her wine? I hope you're not going to drink that. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe that rat an apology. Yes, I do. The rat seems to be unconscious, but now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Alright. happens if I turn the crank? She's just gonna turn the crank back up. What a naughty chandelier. Alright, so we drop the mouse again. Or not. Alright, well, it's open. Let's drop the chandelier again and see if that shakes it loose. I have seen Emperor's New Groove, yeah. Alright, does it shake the mouse loose? That was close. Okay. Chandelier burn brighter. Okay, so that doesn't do anything right this second. I wasn't able to trick while the chandelier was down. Right? I'm gonna double check. Okay, I cannot trick while the chandelier is down. Or I cannot ghost while the chandelier is down. I'll put out the lamp. What happens if we light the lighter again? Nothing. Alright, so there's only a couple more things I can do. Let's chime the clock. Oh goodness, look at the time! As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. Also, it's midnight. You've missed your deadline. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Okay. Chiming it while this pendulum swings harder does nothing. Burning the chandelier brighter does nothing. Hang on. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Oh, it stops burning brighter when I drop it. Okay. What the hell am I supposed to do then? Would you believe you've actually already been a single click away from solving this puzzle? I would believe it. This basket open? Is that it? No. Alright, what the hell am I able to do here? Opening the wastebasket does nothing. Using the lighter does nothing. Can't turn off the lamp. Swinging the pendulum harder and making it chime. Somewhat unconventional. Single click away from solving the puzzle. Nope, that's not it. I'm kind of stumped. Can I get a hint? Chandelier, okay. Okay, so that's not it. Wait, can I burn brighter multiple times in a row? No. Timing is involved in the puzzle. Doing something multiple times in a row is on track. Do that multiple times in a row. Can't do that multiple times in a row. Chandelier is the key. But if I drop the chandelier, it stops burning brighter. Chandelier is the key. What else can we do with the chandelier multiple times? Drop it. Well, I've been dropping it. And it doesn't change anything. Oh, I get it. Alright, so that's not it. Alright, so we drop it, and then we'll go shut off the lamp. Okay, chime the clock then. No. She goes over here, but the only thing that's over here is the crank and the dictionary is just examine. I can go try to do something with the dictionary. Following the right path, but not with the correct timing. Exactly when you can trick again. Oh, I drop it on her head? Such insolence! Emily! Emily, help me! Yeah, that dodge was hilarious. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. The chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she already is. I better not put out the lamp right now, alright? I don't think I can reach the chandelier from the crank. Okay, that doesn't get me anywhere. Cannot reach the chandelier from the crank. What if I lift her up? What? What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please! Oh, sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Nope, thoughts. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. How do we get the phone down to her? The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right. The angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? How do we light it, though? Okay, opening that does nothing. Letting that does nothing, because it immediately goes out. What the hell am I supposed to do to light that? I can't turn the lamp up to light the pendulum. It's a really funny solution. Oh no, poor mouse! Oh no! Oh, that poor mouse! Mama! What in the world is going on here? Yeah, that poor mouse! Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa. Okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Ah! Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it! Excuse me. Hello, Papa? Emily! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard... they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh. Okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. Oh! Was she going to leave him because he was ordering the execution? The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. Aww. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness! Why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after... She's still like 8. You can treat her like a little girl. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. No, those are for when you're older. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Oh, okay. So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Oh, tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. That definitely took me more than 10 minutes. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. He wasn't talking to you, Cabanella. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Yo, what's up, my dude? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. Thank you for the acknowledgement. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? Explicitly not people, actually. No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Manipulator! There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. That ties Sausagehead and the punk rock kid together, too. They were being manipulated. Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Jowd's case. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked-room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. All right, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Ooh. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. Interesting. And you didn't rescind the order in the meantime? Did you immediately get contacted and say it had to happen or there'd be consequences? What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. You could have just thrown it away. Oh, no, he's being controlled and he's summoning someone to take it away. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering! At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is a part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. There are just two regular grunts listening to this whole conversation, by the way. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So, in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Wait, well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. This game is good at adding depth to small side characters? Yeah, definitely. Everybody in this game has so much character and depth to them. And they're communicated so well with such little animation and dialogue. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Jout, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. And also the grunts. Spirit? Ghost? God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Oh, he's booking it. Inspector! This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Let's have a chat first. I knew, actually, right from the beginning. Knew what? That you saved my life the first time we met tonight. Oh, that. When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I had become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family. I'm glad to hear that. I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am, and it's all thanks to you. I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh? I'm truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good. Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say. All right, Sissel, you'd better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Let's see, she's in Temsic Park, eh? Dialogue. I wonder why the inspector in white went running out like that. But I'm more concerned about Lynn. She looked really upset. I'd better go see her, fast. To the park! Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, the place where, clearly, something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Oh, she was shaking because she was being controlled to shoot me. Oh, it was Ray, wasn't it? Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Yes, I will save. Save state as. Ghost trick.dst. Yeah. Alright, how long have we been going? 2 hours? I think that's where we're going to call it for today. I think that's a good stopping point, a good cliffhanger. Tomorrow is going to be Final Fantasy VI, so we won't have any Ghost Trick. However, Tuesday through Thursday, I don't have any patron picks scheduled, so we'll be playing more Ghost Trick. We'll be doing it at about the same time, 6 p.m. EST. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing other stuff earlier in the day, probably Pokemon, shiny hunting, raids, etc. We'll see. But for now, that's going to be it. Oh, wow, there's 15 people watching. Yeah. I'll work earlier hours so I can be sure not to miss it. You have that much control over your schedule? Also, don't contort your work schedule around me. You don't have to do that. I'm happy to have you, though. Definitely. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.